All right, hello and welcome back to the For the Badge podcast. It's been a wild weekend in the Premier League. Lots of action going on, and we're going to get to every single bit of it. But before we do, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, get the notification bell on. Here we go. All right. And the early game on Saturday, I got to say, Arsenal, this game was crazy.
Tale of
This,
two halves.
this
It
game.
was.
It really was. Jake, you
And
didn't believe in me. I believed in him. I said they'll be fine. And he was like, I was like, they'll be fine.
I mean, what am I supposed to think after seeing the worst attack
You got her.
of our entire season? What am I mean, it was bad. It was so bad.
It was
Like
bad.
I was at halftime, I was upset. I was very upset at halftime.
We
You
know.
had a reason. You had a
We
reason.
know.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, first off, I don't know what's happened to our defense. Before the World Cup, Willie Saliba could do no wrong. People were shouting he needed to be in the France team. He needed to start for France. We were shutting people down. We didn't get scored on. We didn't give dumb goals. And then three horrendous mistakes versus City, and then some just real naivety. Like I love Will. Don't get me wrong. Love Willie Saliba. I love Ben White, who I'll call out for the second goal, and Granit Xhaka. The ball went through my man like it was FIFA.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there was a glitch in the game, and the ball goes through Xhaka's legs, and he like trips almost for Coutinho, and just right into for Coutinho's right behind him for the second goal. But I mean, the first goal, route one, just here's a long ball right over Willie, and then he lets Ollie Watkins gets turned, lets him, create the opening, take the shot. It's just like, man, get close, get a body, do something. Like, again, Haaland, we haven't seen Haaland miss from point blank all season. I have not seen defending like this from Saliba all season. It was bad, bad in a situation like that. I was distraught at that goal. I couldn't believe it.
You lost the
But,
plot.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we just I don't know why we couldn't handle. I mean, I guess again they came with the hatchets. They did. It
Oh, they
must be
came out.
said.
They did come out gunning. I do say that they came out typical
Kick-
Villa. Like I thought this
kick it.
style of Villa was a little over since our boy Stevie G got the axe, but they picked up all the axes he left out in the locker room and was like, "Oh, for this one, we're gonna go back to hacking away."
Well, that's what Everton did. So people are like, oh, okay, we'll do that. We'll do the
Okay,
same thing.
we'll just do that. Yeah.
We'll do the same thing Brentford did. We'll get under their skin a bit, and they got under my skin. I'll tell you
It
that.
works.
Yeah,
it
they
works.
did.
It
Well, I
worked.
mean, you can
They
see
got
Arteta was clearly frustrated too with some of that.
well. The ref wasn't protecting us.
No,
That's what really pissed me off about it, is that the ref was not protecting our players at all. Like, Saka got kicked so many times they had to come out after the game, the day after the game, and be like, he's fine, he doesn't have an injury, because we're all like, holy crap, oh my god, they literally had to wrap his ankle on the field because he got kicked so hard, like at one point.
Mm.
Like it was, but Arteta pulled it together in the second half. And first of all, let's credit Saka on the laser beam. Absolutely. I mean, it's not Tyrone Mings's best header, best clearance. He's not going to be writing home to mama about that one. But yeah, credit to Saka, just rips one into the top of the net. Goes to the corner flag, gives the Thierry Henry celebration.
I saw
Shout
that.
out to
Yeah.
my man.
Yeah.
I love to see that. But there is something that I heard on, maybe it was AFTV or DR Sports or one of them, where Saka's equalized in the 16th minute, right? And then he goes off and he runs off to celebrate. And then we go back down. Some just atrocious defending on the second goal. Shout out Ben White with the just horrible positioning. I don't know
Georgie,
I don't know what happened.
Georgie
It was
had
just
enough of Ben White.
he got no. I love Ben White. Ben White's had a fantastic season, but he got done on this one. He cheated a little bit, and then maybe that's why Kepa didn't cheat because he knew it was going.
He knew.
He cheated a little bit and gets burned down the line. But when Zinchenko scores the equalizer, first goal in the Premier League of his career. He's won the title 4 times. He's never scored a goal.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
Scores the first goal of his career to tie the game for Arsenal. Doesn't celebrate. Runs back.
He's ready to go get that ball.
Runs
Ball's
back.
not done.
Let's get set.
Job's not done.
We're gonna win this game. Well,
Job's not done. Right.
Yeah.
Job's not done. You can't celebrate that goal because he needs 2 more. But he wants 2 more points out of this game.
That's. That right there is why I love. Don't get me wrong. I love Saka, and it was a monster goal, and I love the celebration. Right. He's leading goal scorer, 10 goals. Love it. Zinchenko's mentality,
right?
That champion's mindset that he's brought from City, along with Jesus. Thanks, Lewis, by the way, for that. I'll go ahead and say thank you again because I love this man. He's an
amazing player.
Player. Oh. The goal was great too. He just noticed, hey, they're not coming at me. I'm gonna go ahead and rip this one.
Just rip it. All right, take it early.
And then, I'm already sunk down in the couch, just mad as I could be.
Just licking his wounds.
Yes. We played well in the second half. We improved the individual quality. I thought. We were winning more of the second balls, keeping them pinned in. We were getting down the wings pretty well, I thought. And I was sunk in the couch, just mad as I could be. This is some BS. We are in a terrible run. This is 5 games without a win. I'm so mad. And then special agent Jorginho from the Roman Abramovich Mafia.
Yeah.
Comes in with the Thunderstrike
off the post.
And I thought when he first hit it, I was like, oh man, he's hit the crap out of that. And then
D19.
I was like, he sliced the. Oh man, people are giving Emi Martinez so much crap.
Oh, I love it.
Well, he deserves to get that. He deserves it.
I hate him.
Time wasted. He's time wasted for 35 straight minutes, and to give us the 6 minutes of extra time. Thanks for that, Martinez. I don't have a problem with Emi. I get it. I get that all the shithousery has got people on his back. But I'll say this: if Arteta didn't go with Bernd Leno, and we still had, if Arteta didn't choose Bernd Leno over Emi Martinez, he'd still be our starting goalkeeper. Because I think he was good enough.
Oh, he is. He's a good keeper.
To hold that position down. And enough so that Ramsdale wouldn't have gotten into the job and would have had to battle as the number 2. And so maybe we would see Ramsdale eventually, but if Martinez wins that spot over Leno, he might still be at Arsenal right now, today.
I hate Emi Martinez.
I get it. No, I understand 100%. But I think he's a good goalkeeper. I think he takes it a bit too far with maybe a smidgen too far. But
I hated playing keepers like him. I really did.
He's a World Cup champion. If you want to speak on some of his antics, especially after winning the trophy, how are you gonna fault the man? He's on cloud 9, But
he played his way there. Yeah, he did.
Absolutely. And as far as this goal goes, it's not come on, man.
There's nothing he can do.
We're gonna get on him for this one.
Quality header, just a quality header.
Goal for Arsenal. He's an Arsenal man. Whatever, Yeah, it's an unfortunate one. But I will say that I love Unai Emery coming out in the press and being like, "Look, we didn't tell him to run forward on the corner kick. We didn't tell him. It's a madness because we didn't tell him to do that. I don't know what happened.
Hero ball.
Like, I don't know if I've ever.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've actually seen this where the goalkeeper gets punished for going up on the.
It doesn't happen often.
Doesn't happen
Not.
often. You know? Even almost as rare as seeing the goalkeeper score when he goes up on the corner like that. But I gotta say, I love the right before he's scoring the goal celebration, you know, and I'm glad that he waited until he was like on the penalty spot to do that. Because if he'd have done that like a touch before and then like tripped or something, and I would have been, it wouldn't have mattered, but still it'd have been like, you're a jackass.
Oh yeah, we've seen it, and we've all seen that one go down, and it ends up immortalized in the gifs
Yeah.
and the memes.
It's only okay if you score.
Right.
If you actually put it home. But hey, shout out Fabio Vieira. I gotta give him credit because he's the worst player on our team. So I gotta give him credit when he actually does something good. And I'm very happy that the last 2 times he's come on the field, he has not replaced Martin Odegaard.
That's good.
Right.
The time before that, when he did come on the field and replace Martin Odegaard, it was like we gave the game away. It's like we gave up on the game versus City. Or no, was that versus Everton? I don't
It's
remember.
Everton. It's Everton.
He came on, and I knew we weren't going to do anything. And so the last 2 games, though, he's come on for Granit Xhaka, and he's not hindered us. And the pass to Gabby for the goal on the 4th was quality. So maybe he's improving, and I can stop hating on him. I definitely want to back everybody. I don't like to hate on any players, and I don't think my analysis is necessarily like hate unless it's obvious. But at the end of the day, I back him. He's an Arsenal player. I want him to improve. I want him to do good for us. But I'm gonna call him like I see him. Be it Arsenal, be it City, be it Chelsea. Erling Haaland is an absolute monster. He's had a horrible game in front of goal.
Right.
Yeah.
Game in front of goal. Yep.
And speaking of in front of goal, I know I'm going to sound like a Looney Tune for saying this, but we got to finish better. Apart from Bukayo Saka, the guys who were supposed to score are kissing Jorginho right now. Are praising Jorginho, thanking him. Martin Odegaard needs to buy my man a steak dinner. Something.
Oh,
a nice bottle of wine.
The sitter that Martin Odegaard has missed is inexcusable. This is what I'm talking about. Martin should have scored once, and Eddie should have scored twice. The guys we need to score, the guys who should be scoring goals, let us down.
How long before you get Jesus back?
Less than a month, I think.
Nice.
Okay.
Early March, yeah.
And then Nketiah takes the back seat to.
Yeah, he will. He will.
Yeah.
It's harsh because he's done well, but last couple of games.
Right.
But see, the thing, this is what you need to take away from that, though. Your guys that that are supposed to score aren't scoring, but yet you're still finding a way to win.
Well, we found a way to win this game.
Well, yeah, this game, most
City
definitely.
Or Everton, we were terrible in front of goal versus Brentford. We didn't score versus City again. We didn't take our chances again. So it's been a little run now, and this would be the narrative if we didn't get 2 stoppage time goals.
True.
And then again, Zinchenko scored our other goal.
Yeah.
Thank God for Bukayo Saka.
Bro, I remember last season, you would have sold that man for a bag of pennies.
Saka last season? No, I would never.
No, Saka.
Oh, Xhaka? Yeah, no. He was terrible this game, though. He's another one I'll call out. In the first half,
Yeah.
bad news. Bad news.
Lost the plot so early in this game.
He just, I don't know. Maybe he's tired. He's not been the same since the World Cup. Maybe he's just because he's played every minute.
Yeah, he has. He has played.
So maybe he's just getting a little leggy, and I get that. But especially with the way Jorginho's playing, I think we can afford to rest him. And switch stuff around, and Smith Rowe was on the bench again. Oh God, I wanted to see him in the game so bad. I wanted to play so bad because he can come in and play in the Xhaka role. Smith Rowe can play Odegaard's role. He can play out wide on the right, out wide on the left. Like
play wing, right?
he was our leading goal scorer last season.
No way.
Emmy Smith Rowe was Arsenal's leading goal scorer last season.
Wow.
100%. He wears the 10 shirt, man. When he's fit, when he's firing, I don't know how he's going to get into the team, but I don't know how you keep him out of the team.
Yeah.
And that's a fantastic problem for Mikel Arteta to have.
Yep.
Having
35 guys that don't make any sense to make a team.
Right. But I think despite the and last point I'll make, in Arteta's post-match interview, he acknowledged it. I was so happy that unlike most fans, he was able to see how poor we were in the first half. And he's like, hey, we were bad in the first half. And then we had a little chat, got the guys together, that's for, you know what I'm saying? In his wonderful Spanish accent that we love so much. He's gotten the guys together, and we had a fantastic second half. So I'm all smiles. What a difference 3 days makes in the title race there. But I still think, as far as the race itself, who's going to win the league, it's right there. Well, I think that'll about do it for us as well. We've gotten quite the distance this evening. But go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, get the notification bell on. This has been the For the Badge podcast. Hope you've enjoyed it. I know I have. Have a good night.